G'day guys, welcome back to The Altars. Hope you guys are doing well. We're on episode 3, we've just escaped
you come see me? There's a thing.
A very first area and avoided the sun that way, but we have stopped for whatever reason. We're not entirely sure why, and we've got another 7 days to escape this area, whilst obviously managing everything in the base, making sure that all our altars are happy. I mean, we only have the one at the moment, so it shouldn't really be too difficult. But yeah, I mean, as you just heard, the technician Yan does want to have a chat with us, so we'll do that. But I also want to just review all of our memories. So let's go back to the quantum computer. Yes, I know while I'm blabbering on, the time does progress, so I suppose I should try to limit things a little bit more, but you know, I've got views on stuff. Oh, look at this. So it straight up tells us what kind of altars we might be able to make, depending on which juncture we sort of use with a bit of rupidium. I'm looking at the available slots here. One is filled in. I assume we only have 2 more slots for 2 more altars. So I'm not entirely sure what governs the available slots, to be honest, but anyway, I was kind of interested in checking out what's transpired in the main character's life after the, I guess, the divergence here with the technician. So obviously he decided to go to uni. 21 years old, your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you've found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train? Only to see Mum for a couple more hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. So yeah, I guess we ended up not going home as often as we initially promised. 22 years old, working abroad. You look at the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could learn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money back home to Mom. She needs it for a treatment. Too late to say goodbye. Oh man. Alright, so at least the technician version of ourselves managed to actually be there for Mum's passing, but unfortunately not the, well, not the main character, Yan. You missed it, the moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You effed up. It's too late to say goodbye. Man, that's so sad. Okay, so diverting pathways here, but I'm just gonna take a look at, yes, the pathway that led us to who we are though. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Staying behind in the miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside, be like Dad. The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mum would want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on. For her. Am I good enough? Okay, hang on. Did I miss one? Ah, here we go. Yeah. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down, it's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have bought wine, but wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project. But she's so different from anyone else you've ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. Yeah, so I was curious about this Lena person because she gave us a call and, you know, it seemed a little bit awkward on the call, which, you know, immediately made me assume perhaps maybe that was the person that we saw in some of those pictures. Because, yeah, a lot of the later sections didn't really explain who she was. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary? How much longer are you able to be a broke ass for Lena? You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm, take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of 9 to 5. Oh man, tell me about it. I can relate. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work. No. Your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' face when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. The crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? A busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? Would hardly be enough to pay off the bank. With the soaring rate of interest, and what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all, your efforts to make ends meet. It would feel like going back to square one. Damn. You just wish she didn't want it so bad. Here we go, another branching pathway. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Yeah, okay, this is what we started reading the previous episode. Falling apart, a way out, and then finally, Project Dolly. Cool, alright, so we've gotten a little bit more of an idea of who we are. But I kind of want to take a look at the technician as well. So let's have a look a little bit more at the technician, because I think we stopped maybe around here somewhere. No, that's about the mentor. Here we go. Shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Okay, so, yeah. Something bad happens at the business. Lost trust. Fake batteries? Counterfeit parts? Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him, while all this time he's been lying to your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. That could sort of explain his disposition. Look at this. This looks like a really weird sort of branching pathway, or is it only... I guess it's still only 2 pathways though. Let's see. Well, I suppose it's the lower one that we should read. Fine on your own, of course. It was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seems so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mum. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Ghosts from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one. From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's good not to have problems. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. Jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'd be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium? A magic trick to save everyone? Or, sorry, to make everyone happy? Who's stupid enough to even think of going on one of these missions? We are stupid enough. Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that... Shit. It's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Effing loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out here quick and don't even come back. You're not like him. You got your shit together. And Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. So, I'm going to make a bit of an assumption here, but I assume that whichever altars we make next will have some kind of similar sort of story about some kind of problem, you know, this whole like crisis that's affecting the stock market, but perhaps maybe not just affecting the stock market, affecting perhaps maybe other industries as well, and ultimately leading that individual to then join Project Dolly, whatever this Project Dolly is. So anyway, enough of that. I'm glad I read all of that, so just to, you know, give us a little bit of a background of where everyone's coming from. The technician's in the kitchen, so we better join him and we'll have a quick chat and see what the problem might be. I keep coming to the room instead of the kitchen. Ah, there he is. Yeah, we do have the multi-tool, right? Like, I wonder if he'd appreciate getting that. I wonder if it's like a thing that you would use to just improve the mood. But perhaps maybe if he gets angry again, we can give it to him then. Maybe it should be a strategic thing that I use. Something you wanted to discuss?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
It's what I'd expect from a technician.
Isn't that your job? To provide the tech? It's what I'd expect from a technician. Really?
Oh.
And did you expect me to upgrade the building module too? Because I did. Although it's more like something I'd expect from a builder.
Oof, okay. See, the thing is, like, when I'm choosing some of these responses, I don't exactly know what kind of tone we're going in with, because, you know, I was sort of thinking that that would be, you know, like, taken as a compliment, but actually you didn't take it as a compliment. Well, I don't know, these both seem pretty bad responses now that I think about it. But I think maybe the second one doesn't sound as bad. I wasn't planning on getting cozy here.
I wasn't planning on getting cozy in here. You call it cozy, I call it ready for anything this place has in store for us. Whatever you decide, remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
Well, considering we got on his bad side there, maybe we should give him the multi-tool.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Nice, okay, we improved things towards the end, which is good. Okay, so he doesn't need anything right now. I suppose we should get ourselves organized. It says that we need to find a route for the base. So I don't know what that means exactly. But why don't we just take a quick look at our tasks here. The base is stuck. I have to get it moving again. There must be an alternative route. Okay. I mean, we're a gigantic wheel. Surely, you know, things couldn't get that bad out there. Let me have a look at what we have access to now. Vertara drill. The drill generates a laser beam that allows melting down of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. A laser beam that allows the melting down of rock formations on the planet. Maybe we need to use one of these things to clear a pathway for the base to sort of proceed through. Possibly. A repair kits. If anything breaks down, we're going to need to make some of these things. 10 metals only, all things considered. That's not too expensive. And then the climbing hook, which I know I said that I wanted to get. We need more organics for that. So then there's a suit battery used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Each battery can only be used once. So I suppose maybe this just allows you to recharge on the fly, I think. I don't know much about, you know, recharging and recharge stations. Cooked meals. We need actual raw food to make these, as opposed to the mush, which only needs organics. Oh, what's going on here? Yan the technician. Plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. No injuries, minimal radiation, worsening due to the offline radiation barrier. Oh, okay. He is still feeling a bit frustrated, I guess. It looks like he's feeling okay. He does feel a little bit of joy. Day 7. I'm grateful that Jan... Sorry, I keep saying Jan. No, it's Yan. I'm grateful that Yan gave me my Multitool. It was an important gesture. I'm cranky after sleeping on the floor. I'm pissed at Yan. He's really irritating. I mean, we are who we are, so we can't really help with that, but we probably do need a sleeping quarters for him, right? So maybe that's something to prioritize before he starts getting, like, really, really shitty at us. Okay, let's do that first. We need the command center. Small storage, greenhouse, corridor, elevator. I don't see, like an additional bedroom. So what's the deal there? Are we not able to build one? Maybe we're still in tutorial mode, so we just can't build one just yet. Find a route for the base. Alright, I'm gonna head out, and I'm just gonna have a look around as to what's going on here. Yeah, there's definitely radiation. These specs are definitely radiation specs. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like we've hit a bit of a snag. Maybe we have to remove the rock formation in front of us, perhaps. So I am keen on trying to find some more organics. So that's probably going to be a bit of a priority for us. I won't say no to metals, though. Oh, okay, so we need more storage at this stage, so... I guess that means I can't grab any other types of things either, not even organics. So... let's just expand the storage for a second. So make sure that we can, in fact, grab more stuff. Small storage. There seems to be, like, gaps and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like a gap. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, maybe I'm fussing over things too much. I could probably fix things much later anyway. I can still do something like that, and perhaps maybe I should do 2 lots of storage, and we get another elevator in there. And yeah, so that should help with grabbing a little bit more stuff. Each module built makes your base heavier, which means you're going to need more organics to move it. Okay, so it's a bit of a push-pull situation there with the organics that we need to gather to be able to leave this place. But I think the expansion of storage was necessary. Probably going to need heaps and heaps more organics to make sure that we've got enough food for everyone as well. By everyone, I just mean the both of us for the time being, though. Okay, good. So I better just do a little bit more exploring. I know when we saw the cutscene coming into this place, I did see some bluish gases.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Okay. We're gonna need...
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
Oh, I was gonna say, maybe we could build some kind of
how
a...
many more surprises this planet has in store.
Some kind of a bridge. Extract. Okay. The rock hasn't exactly disappeared. Perhaps maybe this is something that we can come back to on the daily. Speaking of organics, guys, I was sort of thinking about our situation before, where we had some organics that that we were possibly able to gather in the previous area, and I feel like perhaps we missed out on gathering even more organics. This looks a bit steep. Perhaps maybe I shouldn't climb down just yet until I get my my climbing tools. I guess we should do some scanning. Hold F to send a scan wave. A wave appears on the scanned ground and moves towards the deposit. Follow the wave to find it. Sending a scan wave costs 1 energy. Oh. Okay, this is new. Scan wave? I guess I need to place some scanners down first. So, scan wave? Okay. So that would explain the need to do a bit of a recharge. I think I saw the waves move in this general direction. There we go. Alright, I think we've found it, right? So, don't need to scan anymore, but I do need to place down this outpost. Let's do it. Okay, and now I need to bring this all the way back to our base. Now, what is the most efficient way to do that, though? I don't think going back the way we came is the most efficient. Or is it? Maybe it is, actually. Maybe going the other way around isn't the best. Travel Pion. Okay. Comes with a suit recharger. Interesting. So we can basically place down a pylon to just simply fast travel there without the need for like a mining outpost. Really trying to get the most out of this. Oh. Actually, we have a connection from there.
You want me to take care of this?
Organics Outpost. A sign. Yes? So what does that mean? Does that mean he's working on gathering organics, or maybe he just goes out and, you know, does some mining himself? That'd be cool if he does that. How do I retrieve a pylon that I don't need anymore? Right click. Okay, good. So, this looks like a decent setup. Yeah, okay, there he is. Can we talk to him here, or...? I suppose we should just leave him to it. Just a little bit more. We are tired now. There's a cave over here. Radiation coming in 45 seconds. Okay, this loops back around. There's more stuff going on up there. I think I desperately need the climbing hook. So... yeah, let's head back. So do I need to manage Yan, the technician, to come back when there's radiation, or what's the deal? Or does he just simply come back himself? Yeah, okay, he's in the airlock now. Now in small storage. Okay, good. Yeah, it would be very difficult if we had to constantly give commands to people to come back for safety reasons. Alright, so is there anything else we want to do right now? Perhaps maybe we should queue up the climbing tools. Climbing hook. And I suppose I can work on it. It will be 2 in-game hours. Needs a little bit more work. But it is bedtime, so... let's have a sleep. And I'm gonna need to try and figure out how to give people, you know, their own quarters. Sorry, I made the mistake of assuming there's 7 days to work with the sun being far away. But actually, the game doesn't tell you that you've got only 7 days. That's the amount of days that you've been on the planet itself. I guess it doesn't tell you how many days you've got before the sun is about to rise, so...
God, can you come see me? There's a thing.
Yep. So, how do we assign people to different jobs? Unassigned, it says here. But is there a way we can actually put someone in there? Radiation barrier is off. I need to perhaps maybe work on that. And just make sure the radiation barrier is turned on. Or do we even need to? Because people's radiation level isn't so bad right now. Yeah, perhaps maybe it's better if we wait until the levels are a little bit higher. Alright, let's talk to him. You look tired.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay? I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
I'll get you a dormitory.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm. Sounds like a promise.
Nice, okay. So, we'll definitely complete that immediately, because I don't really want him being tired. I assume him being tired will actually impact the work that he delivers, so... Dormitory. This thing is huge. Yeah, maybe just right here. So, definitely need the elevator though. There we go. So, it'd be nice if we could maybe have a singular, like, column for elevators, and that way we don't have to sort of work our way to another elevator on a specific floor. Okay. Completed that task, so that's good.
What's up?
I think we should head back out again. And I feel like we should continue exploring. I'm just not entirely sure where we should be heading, and if there's anything specific that we need to be doing to find a route for the base to move, you know, out of this area from. So, can I climb this now? To be able to climb, you need to remove the rocks that are blocking the passage from above. Oh. Maybe that's the... tool or the device that we saw, and the, you know, the purpose of creating it. Could be. 1 second. I just want to head back this way, and I'm a little bit curious to see whether or not... Okay, yeah, it still says that it's an empty deposit. Right. Okay, time to explore maybe the cave. Grab these organics. We may as well. There are two sources of metals nearby, metal deposits and enriched metal deposits. Approach them to learn more. Maybe that's what that is down there. Maybe there's some rupidium around here.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Yeah, okay. We'll go back and investigate. Special equipment is needed to drill through rocks. Make the drill in the workshop to be able to clear this path. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit of rupidium. Okay, I'm sure we're going to have a use for the rupidium sometime very soon. But we need to figure out how to get through here. Climbing down here, I think we should be able to do it. Because we should be able to climb back up again, right? It's not blocked or anything. Enriched metal deposit. This deposit allows you to mine metals and enriched metals, which can be further refined. Mining this deposit is quick. Contrary to any other deposits, it's placed in an area with high levels of radiation. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, okay, there it is, up there. Okay, and this loops back around. So that needed 2 energy. That's a bit... a bit, concerning. Well, I guess I can recharge, right, as soon as we get back to the base, but... gotta consider that resource being expended as well. This deposit allows you to mine without any adverse effects. Oh, okay, we've got an incoming call there, or, well, at least, perhaps maybe we might need to call someone. Alright, let's get a little bit closer here to where the marker is. I'm thinking we might need to scan this area. So that sounds like a job for potentially tomorrow. What's going on here? I thought I just saw some kind of a marker. Alright, let's head back, and I think we should start with some of those drills. Perhaps maybe making a couple of them immediately wouldn't be so bad. That way we'll be able to clear a couple of bunches of rocks. We've already seen 2 bunches of them anyway. So yeah, if we... Yeah, okay. I wonder if that sped up time a little bit. I think it may have. So, got to keep that in mind as well if we need to recharge. But, anyway, let's work our way to the workshop initially. And, again, I'm not entirely sure how to assign people to roles. But I'm just having a look here. 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. We don't really have a situation currently where we need base maintenance, do we? So I'm thinking we need one of these. Oh, actually, I can only make one. Perhaps maybe we only need one. And I do need another mining outpost, and perhaps maybe a few more pylons. Let's do it. I don't know if there's something better that we should be doing during these times when we're already quite tired, instead of, you know, continuing to work. But for now, we'll let the game sort of show us the way. Sun is still far away, which is good. So let's do comms first. Lucas?
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I don't know. Can you help me?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew, if you know what I mean.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
You still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Alright, well, what's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized? You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just a thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleport.
Teleportation? Is that even a technology? I mean, we are sort of teleporting between the base and the outposts, though. It's your job to ensure our safety.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
How long will it take them?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
You said there's other news?
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Oh, what the hell? These guys, their priorities, man. Now? When I'm in the middle of this shit?
Oh, come on. Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit?
Yeah, I know. But the middle of this shit is the reason, Mr. Dalsky. If it's true that there's a lot of it there, we just can't leave it to waste. With the sun coming and all.
I really don't know what to say to that.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah, we're getting along much better.
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
What will happen to my altars later?
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
Tell me more about your boss.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Tell me more about your family.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Alright, well, let's get on with it then.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
I don't know, man. I feel like just spiding these guys and just using up all of the Rapidium and making as many altars as we can. New life paths. Your life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available in the quantum computer. Yeah, we've already seen that though. Yeah, okay, so find a route that's been crossed out, get through the rocks. I suppose it's just clearing out those rocks now, right? So let me see if we can continue our work here. Because while we're out there, we may as well place the mining outpost as well. I'm just looking at the technician. He doesn't seem like he wants to chat or anything like that, so... But our radiation levels are going up pretty high, isn't it? I feel like maybe we're going to need to switch this on, because the time that we spend here is time for recovery as well, as far as I'm concerned, right? So we probably should be looking into that. Do we need more pylons? I think we only had like maybe 2 or 3 pylons remaining. We may need a few more pylons. We make those. Another 3 metals. Sorry, not 3, 30 metals. Maybe I shouldn't rush into that just yet. Okay, so... I suppose I do need to try to get to the enriched metal deposits, like, soonish, right? Or should I just go with normal metal deposits? Because if we can continually get more metals, then we should have enough for another mining outpost to then get the enriched metal deposits. I mean, that's assuming we still have enough time to actually, you know, mine everything. But yeah, I need to watch our radiation levels. So, yeah, we are still getting more and more organics. I feel like we've got too much organics. Am I reading that right? Possibly. Yeah, let's try and go through the rocks over here first. So, what do I do? Maybe place this thing down? Drill cartridge. Oh, right here. Okay, and I'm going to need more drill cartridges after that. Destroying a rock wall to clear the path uses up 1 drill cartridge. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Is this a Rapidium deposit underneath us? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, we're gonna need all of that, right? Definitely need more metal. Let's just do a little bit more exploring here.
Okay. This is not good.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through that.
We are surrounded. Damn it. So much search for Plan B.
Right, we're gonna need to call base and maybe report in. Maybe they've got a different solution for us. Travel pylon. Travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away from the base. When built, it works as a fast travel point, as well as a regular pylon that connects to the other structures. It comes equipped with charging station for replenishing suit energy. Yeah, okay. But, like, if we place it down though, will we be able to pick it back up? Because I feel like that's a free fast travel for us, right? If that were the case. Ooh, what's this? Not sure what that is exactly. Is there a way to check on what that was? Minerals. Alright, another resource for God knows what, for now.
Hey, what's this? Huh. It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Hold control to walk slowly and avoid anomalies. Anomalies? Oh, yeah, I see that in front of us. Strange phenomena. Find an alter who knows something about anomalies. What? Okay. So I'm not sure if I can actually go through here. Perhaps maybe there's something else that I need before I can even traverse through this area. Or can I just simply walk around one? What? Oh, there's some more in front of me. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to get around this one to get to the big mineral deposit over there. Or to proceed further down that way, I don't think. Or there seems to be maybe a bit of a gap here. It does react to us in some way, doesn't it? More anomalies in front of us. Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous. I don't know about grabbing that one over there. Perhaps maybe we can, like, remove the anomalies somehow? We are really far away from base.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
What? Damaged chip. A damaged chip found in a cargo drop. Perhaps it can be repaired.
Might be worth checking out.
Alright.
Huh.
We are...
Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
some kind of device? What are we talking about here? Deep deposits. Yeah, okay. Let's just make sure that we can uncover the entire area on the map first. We might need to come back here. I mean, I don't even know what minerals are going to be used for just yet, but we seem to have quite a few different options for different resources. Yerba kit. I want to add a lottery. The Gerd and Bombilla collected dust for years, but they looked too cool to be thrown away, like a magic item that could connect me with my spiritual self or whatnot. I took it with me on the mission, hoping to get inspired to change coffee for a yerba mate. Lava lamp, a silly thing I asked Mum to buy me when I was a child. I loved it, then grew bored with it and threw it into the attic. I found it again many years later and started to appreciate the calm, almost hypnotizing moves of the goo. I wonder if Mum also appreciated it.
Where my stuff landed here?
Not enough storage space. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to try and drill through here, but I just don't have the capability to do that right now. Let's break out a travel pylon. So I'm hoping I can actually retrieve this. Yeah, it does look like I can, which is good. But yeah, I probably should just head home. And I should be able to just return back there when I want to explore some more. Wait a second. Do I need to connect this? Oh man, okay. I think I might need to. My bad, my bad. If that is the case, then we need to head back. I don't know how close you can get to those things without taking any form of damage. Yeah, so the travel pylons, I guess they need to be powered, is how they work. So, I'm just trying to think of priorities here, but we're definitely going to need some more altars if we're going to mine, like, all of this stuff, right? I mean, I can probably sit on some of them and work on quite a bit of stuff as well, but perhaps maybe we need at least 2 more altars. We've got what appears to be slots for a couple more, so... Anyway, priority right now is to get our asses back home. Just trying to figure out the best way to get there. This is also blocked off. So yeah, we need to go around. Oh no, night radiation. Hang on a second. Yeah, I forgot about the night radiation, guys. I'll need to go around that way, right? Yikes. Not looking so hot right now. I think we might bite the bullet here. No. Fainted from irradiation. Day 10. After fainting outside, Yan was rescued by technician. One of your alters is suffering from radiation burn and it affects his ability to work. You can see the health status of your alters in the alters tab. Alters can get better much quicker if they rest in the infirmary. Oh. Okay, is that ourselves or is that... Oh, that's Yan. Ooh, okay. Mistakes were made. I think I went a little bit too hard on the exploration that time, but I think we uncovered a lot of stuff, which is good. So next episode, I reckon we'll start with setting up a few more mining outposts and maybe setting up a couple more altars to help us out with stuff. The question is, which altars do we get and what skills do we want, right? So I'll have a think about that between episodes and hopefully I'll have a bit more of a plan by the time we come back in for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like down below as usual if you're enjoying things. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.